Mackenzie Dern is scary on the ground. Jeez. Run the intro. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the UFC arena. Dern versus Rodriguez has just finished, and it wasn't the most exciting fight card, a lot of decisions, but there were one or two fights that stood out to me, and I want to start with Maria Agapova versus Sabina Mazo. Agapova definitely showed up this time. She did not come out reckless like she did last time. She was a lot more measured, she was a lot more patient, and her striking is still really good. Now, she is kind of sloppy in some areas, like she throws some very looping punches sometimes, but she has such a long reach that she tends to land on her opponents. But her striking, while good, I would not say is as refined as a Rose Namajunas or like a Joanna Jędrzejczyk. She has a ways to go before she reaches that level, but she's definitely an exciting prospect. And that finish, my girl just dropped her with a right hand from hell, and before you know it, she was tapping. She sunk in a rear naked choke like if her name was Maria Ortega. Like, geez, that choke was so fast. But I mean, even before the finish happened, Agapova was pretty much having her way on the feet. Sabina Mazo is tough, but that was an excellent finish, and I'm excited to see this girl fight. She's definitely a good prospect. The next fight I want to talk about is Randy Brown. Randy Brown, even though he did not get the finish, this was an exciting fight. He came out with a point to prove. He came out with an attitude. He was living up to his rude boy nickname. You know, he's from Jamaica, and as I said in my prediction video, you know, we had to support the Caribbean boys, so I was happy that he was able to pull out the win, and he looked good. He looked really good on the feet. He looked creative, he looked fast, and we know he's dangerous on the ground. So he's developing very nicely as a fighter, and if he keeps this up, he's gonna be a problem. Okay, now on to the main event, Mackenzie Dern versus Marina Rodriguez. This fight went how I thought it would go for the most part. I went out on a limb and I picked Marina Rodriguez to win by 4th round TKO. That did not happen, but she was able to keep it standing for the most part. But as I said at the start of this video, Mackenzie Dern on the ground is scary. I'm not even fighting the girl, and I in the house here just moving and like, oh no, don't do that, don't no. At any moment, it always felt as though Marina Rodriguez could have gotten submitted. I'm proud of her. She did really well. She stayed calm on the ground. She was dominated on the ground, but she was never close to being submitted. So props to her. And when it got back on the feet, my girl was controlling distance nicely. She has excellent striking. And her striking, we didn't even really see it that much in this fight because she had to be so cautious of getting in close with Dern, because Dern was constantly trying to get in the clinch and trying to get her with takedowns. But as I keep saying with these jiu-jitsu fighters, they're so good on the ground, but they struggle to get it to the ground. Brian Ortega struggles to get it to the ground. Mackenzie Dern struggles to get it to the ground. The moment these jiu-jitsu people start developing a strong wrestling game, they could be so dominant, but I don't know why. They usually tend to be a mix of jiu-jitsu and striking rather than, let's say, jiu-jitsu and wrestling first and then the striking. But Marina Rodriguez did a great job. She had some good strikes in there. Mackenzie Dern was tough. Her coaches were telling her all the right things. Honestly, Jason Perlo was doing a great job in Mackenzie Dern's corner. She just wasn't able to execute. So it's a good win for Marina in the end. And she's so respectful, you know. She's like, she knows Carla Esparza deserves a title shot, so she's willing to wait. She's willing to fight somebody else. That kind of attitude reminds me of like a Max Holloway, or like these people who don't just sit and wait for a title shot. They're like, I'm a fighter, I'm gonna fight. Those kind of fighters usually get a lot of respect from the fans, and Marina Rodriguez is no different. So a decent night of fights, good main event. Marina Rodriguez didn't do too badly at all, and I'd like to see her against another striker next. Anyway, guys, that's the end of this video. If you enjoy my content, please remember to like, please remember to subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment down below, and let me know what you thought. We're on the road to 300 subscribers, so help your boy out, and I'll see y'all in the next one.